All right, bro, I've got a bone to pick with you. If you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, and your body does not reflect the success you're trying to build, what are you doing? Because, quite frankly, the lifestyle of an entrepreneur is built to get ripped, shredded, and 10% body fat. It is so easy. You have no idea. With the systems I'm going to show you, the Jacked CEO blueprint, I'm going to teach you exactly how I, as a medical student and business owner, was able to look and feel like a superhero. Getting in shape is not about sacrificing your personal goals. It's about supercharging them, becoming the person who can make it happen. This CEO protocol doesn't just have the power to get you to 10% body fat, but will up to 5x your workflow productivity in your business, just like it did for me. I was a burnt out medical student, absolutely burning out my tires, trying to figure out a way how to weave in fitness into the busy lifestyle that I already had. And after years of trial and error and helping countless others do the same, this is it. Because let me just be real with you. The very fact you're not walking around at 10% body fat, jacked, is losing you money. Walking around like this is an unfair advantage. People want to do business with you. You respect you more for it. You lead with confidence and self-belief because you've built a body that reflects that. So what are you doing? And let me just say, the very lifestyle of the entrepreneur is designed in essence to get you jacked. You just need to optimize a few things to make it happen. So I'm about to show you. To the whiteboard we go. Let's go, baby. All right, let's get into it. The Jacked CEO blueprint. Look and feel like a superhero while 5xing your workflow. I'm not exaggerating by this statement. This is the bare minimum that the system is going to give you. And it's so fucking easy. You're going to be shocked at why you weren't doing this before. Number one, you wake up. Morning sunlight. Absolutely essential. Morning sunlight does so much for you. Number one, it's going to reset your circadian clock. When you wake up and you expose your eyes to morning sunlight, you're telling your body, all right, I'm up. A big thing that I struggled with in my business grind with medical school exams around the corner was a screwed up sleep schedule. And you have no idea how much this is hindering your progress, both in fat loss, muscle gain, and the energy and productivity you hit your day at. This simple aspect here, morning sunlight, solved all of that for me. It sets your circadian rhythm, tells your body that you are now awake, ready to go. And by the time it gets to your bedtime, you will naturally feel tired again and wake up naturally without even an alarm. Not just that, but vitamin D is the most essential vitamin that you need to get. It's the precursor for testosterone, and every cell in your body has a vitamin D receptor on it. So you can only imagine how important getting vitamin D is. At least 30 minutes of sunlight is a non-negotiable. So boom, we've set our circadian rhythm. We started the day strong. What's next? Intermittent fasting protocol. This saved me during medical school. Intermittent fasting is one of the best tools I've seen for entrepreneurs to absolutely obliterate fat off your body while increasing your productivity. You don't want to eat anything when you first start your day. It's going to make you groggy. It's going to spike insulin too early on, and you're not going to feel as energized and ready to focus. When you are trying to lose fat, the calorie deficit is going to be much easier to stick to if you reduce the number of meals you eat and fast for the first half of the day. This will allow you to wake up and get straight to the needle moving work that's going to grow your business and personal life. If you don't currently do this, what are you even doing? Try this as little as 1 week and you will see a tangible difference in the amount of work you get done and your progress with losing the stubborn fat that you've been trying to get rid of your whole fucking life. The third aspect we're going to be doing is an espresso shot. Caffeine. Caffeine is a master appetite blunter, which means it's going to make you feel less hungry and control your hunger in those fasting periods of the day. And as we know, this is also going to be a stimulant for you to get as much work done without interfering with your fitness goals. Key things that I consider here is avoid having your first caffeine shot within 60 minutes of waking and after 2 p.m. to avoid it interrupting your sleep. But overall, caffeine is one of those stimulants which does wonders for your focus, your fat loss progress, and interestingly, recent studies revealing it prevents a whole heap of chronic diseases and increases life expectancy. Next thing in the blueprint, you're breaking your fast with high protein, moderate fats, and low carbohydrates. By now, you've already gained some insane momentum throughout the day. The last thing you need is to spike blood sugar and make you feel lethargic for the rest of the day. When you are trying to obliterate body fat, you need protein. You need to prioritize protein, particularly animal protein, which is going to have the most complete amino acid profile and leucine threshold to trigger muscle growth throughout the day. We're going to save our carbs from our first meal, and instead we're going to focus on the healthy fats instead. Things like avocado, eggs, and the fat that comes with your steak and beef. The most trademark meal that I have to break my fast is steak and eggs. Nothing's going to hit the spot better than a juicy ribeye with some eggs on the side. Woo! Absolute game changer, and is going to be an anabolic powerhouse for boosting muscle growth. Now, this is extremely important. Post-meal walks. After you eat your high protein, high fat, low carb meal, get off your ass and go on a walk. Walking has too many effects to count. It's going to increase the calories you burn throughout the day, helping you maintain your calorie deficit easier. It's low impact, so it doesn't interfere with resistance training. It's going to lower blood sugar from the meal that you just ate, and it's going to improve digestion and the funneling of nutrients into building muscle, whilst keeping you clear-headed and focused for the second half of the day. Never skip your walks. They've been an absolute game changer for myself and the clients I've worked with. Then the fun part, training. Here's what you're going to do. Most entrepreneurs, they get busy, but don't make the mistake like everyone else, skipping training. There is a way to still get gym in without it running your life, without you living in the gym 24/7. In fact, this training style that I've used myself and my clients has gotten more results than the traditional workout splits promoted online, requiring you to go 5, 6, even 7 times per week and practically live in the gym. These are not effective. They are designed by the enhanced lifters that dominate the space. But you and I, we're natural. Our body is not going to be able to sustain that amount of volume every single week, let alone grow and recover from it. Instead, you're going to do a full body training program. It's going to give your muscles signal to grow without the junk volume, making sure you're recovering fully from your training stimulus to maximize muscle growth in the minimal amount of time. So here's what it's going to look like. You're going to do 45 minutes, 3 times a week. You're going to master your body weight with weighted pull-ups and weighted dips. You're going to use the barbell for things like incline bench press, squats, deadlifts, military press, and back rows. And then you're going to sprinkle in some accessories like your bicep curls, your tricep pushdowns, and things of that nature. But the main focus should be your compound exercises. Compound meaning more than one muscle, which is going to make sure that you're maximizing your bang for buck for the limited amount of time you do have to train. The entrepreneurs I've helped with this system made more progress with this lower volume, high intensity style training than they have in their past 3 years of trying to keep up with 6-day workout splits. It's because less is more. It's not about volume. It's about effective volume. So the key thing about adhering to this program is you're going to hit a PR every single session. Progressive overload. You know you are building muscle if you're getting stronger. It's as simple as that. Don't overcomplicate it. Now, here is the last step that ties it all together. The biggest mistake I see is this. If you do not do this 7th step, you're washing all your efforts down the drain. Carb loading around training and maximizing protein in the final meal of the day. Because you've actually saved your carbs in the first meal of the day, you are going to use your carbs around your training, which is what they're meant for. Fuel up before your workout with fruit, honey, and fast digested carbs. And after training, you're going to have your largest meal, prioritizing protein, at least 80 to 100 grams in that one plate, and filling the rest up with complex carbs like rice, potatoes, and vegetables. This is the blueprint to making sure the training stimulus you're applying is actually being used to grow muscle rather than accumulate in fat. And I guarantee you, if you follow these steps for 6 months, you're going to be unrecognizable. Stop waiting for the right time. Go and implement this blueprint. It's going to absolutely change your life. I guarantee it. And if you want me to plug and play this system into your current lifestyle, press the link below to book a free call. You've built success within your business. Why not with your body? Let's build the body that reflects your level of ambition and success. Stop settling for average and start dominating on all fronts. Let's go, baby.